Listen, jumping right into this thing, I've been buying so much kit lately, man. So much kit is crazy. Like, I have bought like two Santini jerseys. I've bought two Castelli jerseys. There's a brand called Darby that I'm working with. I bought like three of their jerseys. Man, I've bought so much kit. It's just ridiculous. And it's kind of crazy because every time I wear a new piece of kit, I usually take a picture and I send it to my dad. And I'd be like, new kit. And he's like, man, why are you buying all this kit? And listen, I'm gonna explain to you why I'm buying all this kit, right? I've been itching for a new bike, man, and I'm all over the place with bikes right now, and I really want a new bike, but it's so freaking expensive for me to get exactly what I want. And for me, buying new kit is better than buying a whole new bike. So kit is cheaper than bike. Buy the kit, wait for the bike. And that's kind of where I'm at with it, right? But out of all the kit that I bought, man, the hottest piece of kit that I have right now, it's the Pedal Mafia joint. It's the matter of fact, hold on, just give me just a quick second.
A few moments later.
Check me out. Your boy is fresh, man. Big shout out to Pedal Mafia. Big shout out to Miami Blazers. And a bigger shout out to Dante Young of the Miami Blazers because I posted a picture on my Instagram. I tagged him. He actually acknowledged my picture. I really appreciate that, bro. I really do. But, dude, this kit is, man, it is so freaking nice. It is so clean. I love the sleeves. I love the feel of this thing. This is a dope jersey. Man, it fits great. It is very forgiving, right? So I wouldn't consider myself to have a cycling body, right? I'm not a big guy, but I ain't too much of a small guy, or maybe I'm kind of small. But anyway, I'm 5'6", 175 pounds. This is a size medium, and I'm telling you, this fits perfect. Dude, this is a nice jersey. Let me see if I'm about to get you a close up so you can kind of see like what these sleeves look like. It's like a almost kind of like a fish scale type of material. Like I said, it fits real good, very stretchy. It looks good, man. It really fits my body type. I am loving this jersey, man. But this is the hottest piece of kit that I got right now. Is the Pedal Mafia joint. Now, when I ordered my jersey from Pedal Mafia, I ordered three of them, right? And the other two, they fit just like this, but I kind of didn't like the colorway. I got like a purple joint and a pink joint, and they kind of have like a sheen to it, kind of like a weird looking sheen. I don't know when I'm wearing it. It just don't look good, but the fit is on point, right? Another thing I really like about the kit from Pedal Mafia, dude, the price point. This was like $109. I couldn't believe the price point. Oh man, if you are looking for a good piece of kit and you want to support Pedal Mafia and you want to support the Miami Blazers, jump on Pedal Mafia's website and get you a piece of kit, man. I'm not gonna say I wish. I'm gonna say I can't wait. I can't wait for the Miami Blazers to come out with some other colorways and then post them up so we can get them, man. I really wanted to order two of these jerseys just so I can have two of them because dude, it's a dope jersey, man. And now that I actually got it on, I know I keep looking at it, I keep touching it, but it's a good looking jersey, right? Now, one of the things I do hope the Miami Blazers do is so Legion sells their merch, right? And they got t-shirts and they got like hats. I really like the Legion hat and it fits well, but like the coolest cycling hat I got right now is this I bought this hat from Lee Cool, right? And it's a Bora joint. Dude, I really like this hat. I love the logos on it, all the decals. It is a very nice hat. I need this thing to focus. There we go. But one of the things that's really cool about this hat is the bill. I love how it's got like a logo on there, but then also when you flip it up, check this out. I love like the crazy colorway that's on the bottom of that. That's really dope. I would love to see the Miami Blazers make a fitted hat or a snapback with their logos on it. And then on the bottom on this part, if they have like a Miami type of colorway or a theme, maybe like some pink and gray or something. Ooh, that would be fire. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this to Dante Young, man. I know he got some pull. Dante Young, man, we need some Miami Blazers snapbacks, bro. If you can make that happen, that would be outstanding. Very much appreciated. Okay, so now jump into this next subject, right? Are you all supporting your local bike shop? And I'm saying that because there's always deals on the internet. A lot of people are jumping online buying stuff, and people are forgetting about these local bike shops, man. A lot of these local bike shops, they're family owned. They're trying to keep the lights on, keeping things going. And when stuff is out of stock online, you need help, you need advice, you're going to go to your local bike shop, right? And when I say support, there's two bike shops that's in my area, right? And I go there so much. Like one of them, the guy that works there is a guy named Brad. He's like the master mechanic to me, right? And I can go there. Dude, if I talk to Brad, I'll talk to him for probably like 2-3 hours. We talk about bikes, building bikes. He be telling me stuff about racing, just everything bikes, right? It's so bad that if I call that bike shop and be like, hey, do y'all have this tire in stock? Or do y'all have like, the big bottle of muck off? They'd be like, is this Eric? I'm like, yes, that's me. They know my voice, man. Like, that's how much I've been going to this bike shop, right? But they're a cool bike shop that's in the area. I give them a lot of support. And then there's another bike shop that I support, right? And I'm gonna tell you a cool thing about them. So my buddy, shout out to Chris, he out here in Atlanta, right? He has a 2023 Trek Madone, and my goodness, it is freaking nasty. It's a bad ass bike. And we were talking and we were coordinating a time for me to meet up with him, film the bike, and do some content, right? And I was trying to figure out where would be the perfect like scene or theme to film it. So the other bike shop that I always go to, they also host a lot of the group rides. They are a Trek dealer. I was like, that's the place I need to film it. So I called him up. I was like, hey, my buddy has a bike. I do some videography. I got my little YouTube channel. Can I film something in your store? And when I say film, I mean, I'm going to have lights and cameras and everything set up. It's going to be like a whole little production. And he was like, yeah, is this Eric? I said, yeah. The one with the orange truck? I said, yeah, that's me. He said, yeah, come on down. You can film, no problem. And listen, I go down there and I probably spent like 3-4 hours filming this bike. And listen, the bike is coming to the channel, and I'm working on something right now to put together. And I'm gonna put a clip of this bike up. This bike is freaking insane. It's absolutely beautiful. It is a bad ass bike. Oh my goodness. But anyway, if you are not supporting your local bike shop, please go out and support your local bike shop. I'm not even going to ask you why you're not supporting them. I just say, please support your local bike shop. Do me a favor, do them a favor. Keep the cycling community going. Keep the cycle community growing. Support your local bike shop, right? So a couple episodes back, right, or maybe like the last episode, I was talking about like Aero stuff, and then I was talking about TT bikes, and I was about to get into TT bikes, and then I was like, I'll say that for another episode, right? So recently, I've been riding my TT bike, and man, I just been freaking loving my TT bike. I absolutely love this dang on bike. The other day I rode. I think I did like 20 miles. I almost averaged like 21 miles an hour, and that's fast for me, man. I'm really liking the bike. So one of the things that after I rode the bike, I was kind of like in Aero mode, and I was just kind of like on the internet, on Instagram, just looking for Aero stuff, just because I just needed something to do. This thing popped up in my feed, and I gotta show it to you. It's a computer mount. It's a 3D printed joint, and it's super dope, right? So this reel that I'm showing you, this is not my reel. I'm gonna throw the guy's Instagram up so that way you can go to his page and see other stuff that he created. And also, I just want to give him some credit for the work that he did. But check this thing out, man. It is super freaking dope. I've never seen a computer mount like this. This is very unique and very dope, man. Also, I'm gonna jump to the page and kind of show you the actual page, and you can go to their Instagram and kind of contact them because maybe they might make something special for your bike. Because I'm pretty sure the way this mount is designed is proprietary to a certain type of bar. Because the first video I showed you, it was on a BMC. But I love the way this mount looks. It's super clean, it's super sleek, and it's super aero, man. I've never seen something like this because most of the time you take your bike computer, you put it in the mount, and then you clip into the mount. But this one's different. Your bike computer sits into the mount, and then it's got like the bottom piece, the bottom cap. That's the locking system that goes on the bottom of the entire mount. And that's a very unique design. And another thing that had me interested in this is the computer that's showing is the Wahoo Element Bolt, right? Now, on my road bike, I run a Garmin, right? I run the Garmin Edge 1030. And on my TT bike, I run the Wahoo Element Roam. I like the Roam, or I like the Wahoo in general for the TT bike. The way the data is presented is just, it fits that bike well, right? But when I went to this new Vision Metron modular bar system, now my Aero bars are a lot closer than what they used to be, which is fine for me and comfort in being Aero. But now I can't really get my Wahoo Element Roam to sit down in the bars the way I want to because the computer's just a little too large. So I thought about going to the Wahoo Bolt, and I had the Bolt before, and I upgraded to the Roam. And when I had the Bolt before, I had the old one, the version 1. In the version 2, I've been hearing a lot of people really liking the Wahoo Bolt, the Bolt version 2. So I thought about getting the version 2. That way it can sit in between my Aero bars a little bit better, be more cleaner, better airflow, just everything Aero for the TT bike, right? And I guess a question to you all is, have you been using the first versions of the Wahoos, like the Bolt or the Roam, and have you upgraded to the version 2s? And the version 2's been out for a while, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they got a version 3 out right now, right? But between the version 1s and the version 2s, is the 2 that much better? Because I love the Roam. I have no complaints. The only complaint I have is just too large to fit in between my Aero bar setup the way I have it. And I would love to have a computer just a little bit smaller that fits down there. And I think the Wahoo Bolt would fit. And if I got a Bolt, I could find the version 1s all day for cheap. I do not want a version 1. I definitely want the version 2. So if you are using the version 2, do you like it? What's the battery life like on it? That's a question too, because that's the problem I had with the Bolt. With the first Bolt, it didn't have good battery life. That's another reason I went to the Roam, because the Roam has better battery life than that. So does the version 2 have better battery life? How you liking it? How you liking the interface, the additional colors, and all that other good stuff? But and then also I'm doing another upgrade to my TT bike, but I don't want to talk about it yet. I'm going to wait for it to get here so I can get it on the bike, and I do need to do a full build on that bike as well. But I think that's all I got, man. Hey, if you were liking the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give me a like, give me a follow, drop a comment, give me something. We are almost at 1,400 subscribers. That is insane to me. Every time I log in, man, it's like the channel is growing. People are subscribing, watch hours are going up. I really appreciate it, man. I'm just going to keep making some content for you guys. And that's all I got for y'all right now. It's your boy, Robb Armstrong. I'm out.